Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Krish Kathiria and I'm the group leader of this group and my student ID is 110423. Today we are presenting on QNZ and Ethereum and also partnership strategy and business strategies. So here's our group. Can you
Hi, my name is Aman and my student ID is 100539.
My name is Raj Kamal, student ID is 11224.
And I'm good in this, and my student ID is 110214.
Now we will start with our presentation. And our presentation will show how the activity of the Vatangi and the Bicycles partnership contribute to the strategic business success. You know, Mercury is one of the New Zealand's largest leading renewable energy generator, and it also has the social and the cultural relationship with the Maori culture. Maori culture. It is very important for a New Zealand organization to have a strong relationship with the Maori community. Our presentation focuses on how the Treaty of Waitangi is not just a historical agreement but also a tie to have the strong social responsibility of the company towards the Maori community. Here is the presentation roadmap. This presentation examines how the Treaty of Waitangi serves a strategic foundation for the Mercury business, New Zealand by culture. First, we will explain the strategic environment and Mercury at the plans for, and this will explain about the company and their performance for the year 2005. Second, we will have the stakeholder landscape. This will show how the internal and external stakeholder plays an important role for the company. The third one is treaty foundation. This will explain about the three principles: partnership, protection, partnership, participation, and the protection principle. The fourth one is bicultural partnership and the case study. This will show you with a real example of the Treaty of Waitangi. The fifth one is cultural responsibility. This will have them in engagement of the diverse community across the New Zealand. The sixth one is strategic implementation and the opportunities. What are the strategic implementation and the opportunities for the business? Hence, while working with the Treaty of Waitangi and the bicultural. And the last one is the recommendation and the conclusion. We move on to the next slide. So here is the introduction about the Mercury company. As you can show over there, the key facts about the Mercury company. As you can see over there, the Mercury company has the 9 hydro station, 5 geothermal station, 5 wind farms, and total ownership of the company is 51% by the government, which shows the involvement of the government in the company. That shows the social responsibility of the company towards the people. Here is the 3 static priorities of the company. The first one is renewable energy growth and decarbonization for the New Zealand, and that's aimed for the New Zealand to be the least decarbonization generator. And the second one is energy affordability and the long-term sustainability. The company focus on the energy sustainability and the long-term sustainability for the New Zealand. And third one is stakeholder trust and the partnership. This is one of the most important for a company to have the trust among their stakeholders and the partnerships. The bottom line shows the climate variability, reduce the hydrogenation, the understanding the importance of the lands and the partnership. As you can see over there, the picture of the company is $786 billion in the 2025. You can see in the figure that shows the contrast between the 2024 and the 2025 earning. It shows that That's the equal amount in the last year we say. Now we will move to the other member of the group.
Hi, my name is Suresh, and today I will present the stakeholder ecosystem. So, can we I'll explain in detail because the Treaty of Waitangi and also the Treaty of Crown are signed in 1840s between Crownship and Maori Cultural Chief, and our company filed in 1st April 1999. And our company owns by government on 51% and the 49% stake from the people own the New Zealand also and residents of the New Zealand. So company mainly focuses on Mercury's ability to develop renewable infrastructure depends on maintaining trust of the Maori people, culture and also several other cultures who are living in New Zealand. And also across all stakeholders group from partners to the regulators and communities. As we can see, our stakeholder matters and the Mercury social license to operate in the build and trust every renewable energy and also social right requirements and also suppliers and communities and customers. So in this company, majorly are two stakeholders, the internal stakeholders, the employee of the company, the leadership and top management of the company, and shareholders who can buy shares in the company. They automatically hold a share and they the internal stakeholders. As you can see, the external stakeholders are Maori people and Kiwi people, and also customers who are buying products for the company through helping and growing the and also getting the revenue. And also suppliers and government and regulators and investors who are investing their money in the company for getting the profit and also supporting the Maori culture and all of that things. So as we can see, the Mercury are owned by government, so they are mainly focusing on the Maori culture and also Maori people. Because from 1840s, the Britishers are ruled out from the New Zealand, but the Maori are a little bit lesser as grown up as Britishers. So company are also expecting the all profits. They are investing in the Maori culture and Maori partnership with the company's profit alignment with the cultural group. Thank you. The TT as the strategic formulation. The Treaty of Waitangi provides the ethical and strategic framework guidance for the relationship between Maori and all New Zealanders who are living in New Zealand, citizen of New Zealand. The partnership, participation and protection, the three pillars of the Maori culture and Treaty of Waitangi. The Maori people are very believing in this and also working alongside with the genuine decision making and shared governance. When the company are developing a new project in the outside of the Northland, outside of the Southland, they are also partnership with the Maori people and they are hiring the Maori people for the company's growth because Maori people are more understandable for this partnership rule compared to other people. And also they are supporting the rule. The participation, ensuring Maori involvement in the business activities and planning and outcomes. They are also aligning their project with the Maori values because so many historical sites are over here in New Zealand in Northland and Southland. But the company are operating renewable energy across and also around the renewable site. So without affecting the renewable sites and they are maintaining the operations, they are very important. That's why I will include this point, the participation. For the protection, protecting culture values and natural resources for the Maori interest. In the New Zealand, who doesn't know, New Zealand have world's biggest crude oil and also infrastructures for the maintaining and petroleum products. But protecting the environment and all of that things for global warming, the New Zealand government has not able to see it and all of that. So that's why they're protecting environment and all of that things. The TTD enables Mercury to achieve social license to operate deeper trust and sustainable growth and better project outcomes. Because following this all value, they are also collaborating with the Maori culture, supporting the Maori culture, not only Maori, other several culture also, but the focusing on the Maori culture because in the New Zealand Maori people are very high amount of the quantity. That's also good for company business and also cultural growth. So third one, the Maori bicultural commitment. So this kind of commitment are company given by from their side to the Maori culture. first 8 formal relationship across the out area. The 8 formal relationship, I cannot disclose the all one, but I will indicate few of them. The partnership with Maori organization. When they are starting their projects and all of that things, they are partnership with Maori organization because the Maori people understand how their culture are valuing, like participate, protection, and also persuasion. The long-term engagement with Maori communities. They have long-term commitment, and also as my group member also explained, and I as will explain, some of the sites are near from the Maori heritage and all of that things, so Maori people are more related with that. The strategic values, better environmental outcomes and reduced project risk. Yeah. Anyone know UNSDG, United Nations Sustainable Development Global Index? So they have majorly 17 global goals. They are supporting from the Mother Earth. And who are the company following the environment and renewable energy? They are most focusing on that goals. So in the Mercury are also following the second, third, fourth, and seventh goal from the United UNSDG. They are very good for the not only Maori people. They are good for the all of the country and all of the Mother Earth. So that's why the Mercury moves beyond consultation by incorporating Maori perspectives into planning, decision making, and genuine bicultural partnership. That's all. Thank you.
Now I will discuss the partnership between Mercury and Theodora for the TD farm. And this is also a great example for how the treaty of Waitangi will be a good example for the beer business. Let's start with the Theodora. It has the good contribution for the cultural assessment, archaeological use, and also environment guidance and the site blessing for the beginning of any project for the good outcome. And also the Waitangi has 3 main principles for the good business outcomes, like for the partnership, participation, and also the protection. Partnership is the first one, as like we can say, Mercury engage with the Maori culture for the good outcomes, like for they have the as example of they respect the Maori culture for as no any circumstances in the future, and also the participation they collect the voices of the Maori people, they like their project or not, and also it helps them in the future, like they can have more contribution from their partners. And also the protection, culture and the environment safeguards. And engaging with the New Zealand diverse community, it has the main 4 factors which is beneficial for their company. First is the trust to respect. If any community see their people in their company, it helps they give contain their trust for the company towards them, so they can blindly put their money and also contribute and give partnership in that. Second is the inclusive. Different voices like the Maori, Pacific, immigrant and are here in consider. Like for example, if any people don't know any particular language, and if Mercury have all the language people, they can easily communicate with them, which is useful for their company, and also the people to communicate both together. And also the accessibility, the service and communication become easier to access all the things, like I said, the inclusion because of the communication. It is good for the company. And also the active engagement, communicative and participation more actively when they feel genuine. For example, like if a company is becoming very more popular because of their diversity, like their people engaging with them, they are more genuine. Everyone will feel genuine to become their part. And for the most
So I will discuss about this business impact and step opportunities. This slide focuses on the strategic implications, future opportunities for the Mercury New Zealand generally Waitanga principles into their business operations. So there are some customers, operations, workforce, partnership and decision making. The first opportunity shows as slide is Maori government participation, strategic benefit is the better decision. The second one is the Maori leadership development, workforce, diversity and Mori supplier partnerships, economic inclusions, community energy education, stakeholder trust, and last one is the cultural capability development, stronger engagement. So one of the most important ideas here is that by cultural partnership is not only about the complements of social responsibilities, it also creates real strategic value for the organization. And this opportunities aligns business performance with state treaty principles and stakeholder expectations. The next slide. So next slide is strategic recommendation. So there is the Mori Advisory Board and expand Mori and Pacific leadership pathways, mandatory cultures, capability training, Mori procurement targets, community energy education program. Based on our analysis, we identified several practical actions that Mercury New Zealand could continue strengthening in order to enhance bicultural partnership and long-term strategic success. And key finding is state really provides the strategic foundation, partnership, participation and protection, and stronger stakeholder relationships and better decision making. And the last one is the reduced project risk and enhanced reputation. Thank you so much.
That's all. Any question?